just signed with Ohio State just a few weeks ago. What's this been like for you just these past few weeks and kind of starting to think about being a Buckeye?
I'll take it one day at a time, really. But it's just, right now, it's changed my life so far. I got so many people just congratulating me, walking up, taking pictures, and just asking who am I, where am I going. And I finally get to say I'm committed to Ohio State, stuff like that. So it's been a pleasure right now so far.
What was the recruiting process like for you? When did you kind of realize that Ohio State could be the place for you?
When I went to that practice the week of the game against the team up north. So when I went to that week, I was like, I don't know about these cats. But my coach, he told me just at least go look at the practice and just go see what it's like. And I went and did that. I just fell in love ever since that day.
I know that, Ohio State really kind of started recruiting you more aggressively the last few months before National Signing Day. Kind of when did they really start showing a lot of interest in you?
When they got back. So they offered before the dead period, and then when I got back to school, and the dead period was the 10th. So as soon as it was over, they was on me like that. Like they was in there. So they just showed a lot of love, and they just really wanted me to be a Buckeye.
What kind of made you see that, hey, Ohio State really wants me? This is a school that really is prioritizing me and that I could go there and have a chance to succeed.
The way Coach Stud, Coach Day, once they lost Urban, but then me, myself, I was like, I don't know about him, but we was like, just trust him. He was like, Coach Day was actually one of the guys that really liked you more and stuff like that. So I'm like, we should bid off of this guy. So I was just sat down, just thought about it, and I was like, all right, I trust him. I trust Coach Day and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, I'm all in.
What's your relationship like with Coach Day and Coach Studrawa? What are the things that you really liked about them and made you believe they'd be the right coaches for you?
Me and Coach Stud and Coach Day, we've built an incredible relationship over these past couple months. Just talking every day and just trying to build my future and our future as a team now, as you would say. So we just really got that nice bond and stuff like that. So when they wanted me to be a Buckeye, it took me a while to say yes, but then once I was all in. And they just been pushing me in the weight room, him, my coach too also. So just to be the best person I am.
What were some of the other schools you considered? What kind of made you have to think about?
USC is Cali, so it was tough not picking USC or Penn State. Those when I really cut it down, those were my top three. So when I did that, I was like, all right, this is gonna be a tough decision. Me and my coach, Coach Simmons, we just really cut like the negative, the positives, it was like the neutral stuff out. It was like, all right, where's the best fit at for Dawand Jones? And of course, Ohio State was the right fit.
What do you want people to know about Dawand Jones, the football player? Obviously, people are going to look at you, and the size is going to be the first thing that stands out. But what else should people know about what you bring to the table?
Won't crash from God, most likely. Most of the time, I'm going to do my job up front, make sure my quarterback doesn't get touched, nothing like that. And just make sure I handle everything up front. No penalties, of course, and that's about it so far, though.
Have you talked to any of the guys who are currently playing for Ohio State to kind of get their perspective on what it's like to play there?
I talked to Josh Ellaby, the right tackle, I think, or left tackle, one of them. But he said he likes it there. He likes Coach Stud. He's one heck of a guy. He said that's his guy. It's one of his favorite. Well, he is his favorite coach. So he said you just can't take it personal. He said you just gotta take it in and just keep building off of it.
Now, I know you're a basketball player too. I've seen some of your highlights. How much do you think basketball and kind of the athleticism that sport requires, does that help you in terms of then playing football?
I think it does because my footwork is, from my freshman year until now, is just been incredible. Because every day I work in the weight room, my footwork, getting better, and just stay on my toes, because I'm really light on my toes. So it just helps me every day in football and basketball. So since I was little playing basketball, it just paid off finally.
Did you ever consider playing college basketball instead of college football?
Actually, I did. It was signing day for basketball, and I was thinking about going to Kent State actually. And then my coach, he's like, just wait it out, because I was gonna wait it out though, but I was like, I wasn't getting any football offers, so I waited it out 2 more weeks. That was the end of our season, and then October 31st, 30th, I got my first offer from Mississippi State, and then just rolled on ever since.
What was that like to all of a sudden just start getting some of the best schools in the country offering you scholarships?
I was very grateful for it. Like I was just surprised after all my hard work finally paid off. But after that, I just sat down and just took it one day at a time and just followed the process to now.
I've seen a few people say, "Oh, I hope Dawand plays some basketball at Ohio State too." Have you talked to the coaches there at all about whether that could be a possibility?
No, I didn't talk to nobody yet, but I did get to go play on the basketball court a little bit when I was there.
Growing up, is there any players that you kind of emulated or look up to, like, this is kind of who I want to model my game after?
For basketball, it'd probably be Shaq or Dwight Howard. Those are my 2 favorite guys. And then football, probably Tyron Smith. And that second one's tough. But mainly Tyron Smith, because he's one of the best tackles in the league. Or maybe Trent Williams a little bit now.
Did you follow Ohio State much growing up?
I actually didn't. I love basketball. So I really didn't watch football until I got to my teen year, so I didn't really pay attention to it and nothing like that. So, but my favorite team back then was IU, of course, because from the old town.
Right. When was that kind of moment for you where you kind of fell in love with football? Was there a time where you kind of was like, I really love football?
I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say I love basketball, but I've always started. Since I've been playing this year and years past, I started to love it even more. So for me to say I love it, I can't, but I do. It does grow on me every time I play it. I love the physicality and stuff like that. So every time I play it, I just enjoy it even more.
So was it kind of a matter of, I'm getting better offers to play football, I might have a better chance to do big things in football and basketball, why you ultimately decided to go that route?
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons. I was like, it was also like, it's hard to go to the NBA and you're only 6'8", but you see that everywhere. And then you got Power 5 schools offering you to play D1 football. I think that was the easiest choice for me, myself.
A lot of times, if you're a freshman offensive tackle going into a college program, a lot of times a guy needs to put on weight. You're going to come in, you're already going to be one of the biggest guys. Do you view that as an advantage in your head? Like, hey, I've already got the size to play at the college level.
Actually, I think I need to lose some weight. I'm trying to get to 330 before going into my year, or at least 340. So at least be a little lighter so I can be light on my feet. Because there's going to be some good pass rushers in the Big Ten, of course, and just in general in the nation. So me being light on my feet is going to help me a lot this season.
What are the things that you do in order to lose weight, in order to get into the shape you feel you need to be in before you go to Ohio State this summer?
Work out with my coaches, and we got this place called the Factory, so I go there and train most of the time in the summer and stuff like that. Also, what else do I do? I eat good. I eat really healthy now. I eat broccoli, stuff like that. Broccoli's my favorite vegetable, favorite food to eat when I'm just bored.
Obviously, you're focused on finishing up basketball season right now, but do the coaches at Ohio State communicate with you like, hey, these are some workouts you could be doing, or these are things you can do to get yourself ready for when you arrive this summer?
They sent me my packet actually a week ago, I think. So I think after basketball season, I'm going to start working on some of those things, some of the stuff that Coach Mickey wants me to work on and stuff like that. So once I get finished with basketball season, it's all towards Ohio State. Yeah.
What do you want people to know about Dawand Jones, the person? What should they know about you as a young man?
As a person, I'm a good kid. I think I am. I try to hold myself to high standards everywhere I go, and I don't try to embarrass myself on purpose or nothing like that. But I'm a joker, a little bit of joker. But besides that, that's just who I am.